So you've just got your hands on the Aeroo Pro. In this video, we're going to take you through a beginner's guide from setting up to your first flight. Here's what you get in the box: the aircraft, AI flight battery, the smart controller, charger, and other accessories. We offer 3 different kits for the Aeroo Pro. The main difference is the battery count and the charger. The standard kit includes 1 battery and a single charger. The combo kit has 2 batteries and a charging station. And the fishing kit comes with 3 batteries and the charging station. We also offer the smart controller, which removes the need for a phone and has an ultra bright screen, designed for the harsh Australian sunshine. In this tutorial, we're focusing on the smart controller, but the interface is the same across all devices. If you're using the standard remote, check out our previous guide for a phone-specific setup. Preparation starts at home. Before your first flight, make sure to follow these steps. First things first, let's charge up. Use the charging station for your batteries and a USB-C for your controller. For optimal charging, use a 27 watt or higher USB-C to USB-C charger with your smart controller. Once charged, you can slide your battery into the aircraft. You'll hear a secure click. To remove the battery, just press down the 2 release tabs here and slide it out. Next, prep the camera. Remove the gimbal protector. New drones will have a bit of plastic film over the camera, which you can remove. It's a good idea to always keep the gimbal protector on in transport to protect your lens. For storage, insert a U3 or V30 rated microSD card. This will ensure your 4K video records smoothly. Now to power up, do a short then long press on the battery button. The Aeroo Pro will chime and turn on. For the controller, just press and hold the button. Once connected, the drone's live feed will come up. On the underside of the drone, you'll find the payload release system. This can be activated via the button here or the button on top of your controller. For this to work, both the drone and the controller need to be on and connected. If a firmware update is available, run it now. It's much easier to run it over Wi-Fi than when you're out and about. Great, let's switch everything off and pack up. It's time to fly. For your first flight, pick a wide open space like a beach or a park, away from people and obstacles. All right, unpack your things, set up the landing pad and place the drone onto that, making sure you remove the gimbal protector. Power up and into the control screen. Here you can see your GPS signal, your battery, your camera settings, your auto takeoff and return to home, and your orientation map. From time to time, you'll need to calibrate the drone. All you need to do is rotate the drone 360 degrees 3 times on each axis. Now we're ready to go. Our screen says ready to fly, and we're connected to 23 satellites. So you have 2 ways to take off. First, we're going to use auto takeoff. Press the button.
Please be mindful of the new return to home point.
The drone will rise to 2 meters and hover. To land, press the auto return to home. This will bring the aircraft back to where it took off from. Now to take off manually, we're just gonna hold the controllers down and out. That's gonna start the motor idling, and then use the left control stick to press up and the aircraft will rise. To land manually, keep holding the left stick down until the aircraft touches down and the motors turn off. So now that we've mastered takeoff and landings, it's time to move the drone around. So with the left stick first, pressing it up will bring the drone up, and down will bring the drone down. Then left, we'll rotate it left, right, we'll rotate it right. Now for the right stick, pushing it forward will move the drone forward, bring it back will bring the drone back, and moving it left and right will slide the drone from side to side. You have 3 different modes to fly in. There's normal, sports mode, which speeds up the drone, and filming mode, which slows everything down for cinematic shots. If you ever feel disorientated, just let go of the sticks and the drone will hover in place. It's also important to always keep the drone in direct line of sight. Remember, if the drone or controller ever disconnects, the drone will return to home automatically. Now let's capture the shot. Use the camera icon to switch between photo and video. Under photo, you have single, continuous, timed, and panoramic modes. Under video, you can toggle between standard and portrait mode for social media. Use the left scroll wheel to tilt the camera and the right scroll wheel to zoom. The camera defaults to auto, but you can switch to pro to dial in your settings. Now to test out the drone with the payload, we're going to use the attachment cable that comes with the drone, and we're going to use our water bottle as a payload today. The Aeroo Pro can comfortably handle 1 kilo, and it should be suspended 2 meters below the aircraft. To attach the cable, just turn the drone upside down and press the button here. Great, so that's now attached. The other end of the cable is attached to the water bottle, ready to go. It's always a good idea to put the cable under the leg of the drone to prevent it tangling. In the settings, go into controls and then enable payload stability mode. Launch the drone and fly directly over the payload for a clean vertical pickup. You can fly around gently, getting a feel for the added weight. When you're ready to release the payload, just hit this button up here. Great, so that's the first flight in the books. Now let's run through a little bit of maintenance to keep the drone running mint. First thing you're going to want to do is charge up the batteries. That just promotes the battery health. Leaving them fully charged is a lot better than leaving them empty. From time to time, it's a good idea to clean the drone. Start off with a little toothbrush and just give it some gentle brushes down, especially if you've been flying at the beach and there's a little bit of sand stuck on the drone. Next up, we're going to wipe the drone down using some isopropyl alcohol and a rag. You can get this at any hardware store. Just put a little bit on the rag and then you can just wipe it over the drone. Remove any sort of salt spray or any muck that's gone onto it. Finally, it's really important just to check your propeller tension. You can use the screwdriver that's included with your kit and just check the little screws here. Make sure they haven't vibrated loose. Alrighty, that just about wraps up the video. Leave us a thumbs up if you found it helpful and a comment down below letting us know what sort of videos we should do next. I'll see you in the next one. Happy flying.